outside, but no further. Dinger 3 saving ground third. Hot Rock Star 3 wide and coming in a hurry now from fourth. Pat's Pride up the inside fifth. Then Charlotte Style and Windermere Bell. QT's Charlie, though, finding more down at three-quarters, clear by 2 on Hot Rock Star in 1:33 and 3. Dinger 3 clinging to third. Pat's Pride underway fourth. And then Windermere Bell with an eighth of a mile left to go. QT's Charlie into the stretch. It's down to 2. Hot Rock Star down the center second. Then Pat's Pride third. QT's Charlie goes all the way here for Roddy Hurley in the third, won it by 3. Hot Rock Star was second, and then Pat's Pride finishes third in 2:03 flat. QT's Charlie's back in the third race. Winner circle 3-year-old Brown Gelding by Proven Lover is from the Western Success Dam Never Quits. Owned and trained by Johnny Murphy, Port Hawkesbury. Roddy Hurley in the bike for the win. First here in 2019. The Pacers' third lifetime victory and a new race win record as well. QT's Charlie in the third. Wire to wire for Roddy Hurley in 2:03. Third race is now official. Windermere Bell finished 5th. Alita Atomica was 7th. Hot Rock Star 2nd. QT's Charlie, the race winner. Pat's Pride was 3rd. Charlotte Style 6th. Dinger 3 finished 4th. 30 and 2, 101 and 4, 133 and 3, and a mile of 203. That's new record for 4. QT's Charlie. Top down, it's 572, 136, then 4 on the bottom. QT's Charlie paid 530, 270, and 210. Hot Rock Star at 320 and 230, and Pat's Pride $2.10 to show. Third race, Quinella, 4334. It paid $7.50. The 4 Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 3. Afternoon's third has a field of 7 lined up behind the gate with Windermere Bell and Richie Barlock. Lita Atomica, Greg Bailey. Hot Rock Star, Roddy Gillis. QT's Charlie, Roddy Hurley. Pat's Pride, Greg Sparling. Charlotte Style, Barry Bates. Dinger 3, John Willie Bean. Third race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. QT's Charlie right on the gate for Hurley there, leaving out into the turn. Pat's Pride driving up on the outside to tuck in second in front of Windermere Bell, who off the rail got away third. Dinger 3 from the back tier looks at it fourth. Lita Atomica settled away fifth. Sixth to the quarter, we find Charlotte Style, and the early trailer is Hot Rock Star. So Roddy Hurley and QT's Charlie, they're clear by 4 at the opening quarter. Dinger 3 driving up aggressively now on the outside, and Beaton may tuck into the pocket with that one early on. 30 and 2 opened it up. Round the turn third, Pat's Pride. There goes Lita Atomica, underway fourth. Hot Rock Star from the backfield is out and rolling fifth. A Windermere Bell shuffled back at the inside sixth, and Charlotte Style trailing seventh. As they come to the opening half mile, QT's Charlie unchallenged up front. Dinger 3 tucked away now second, so Lita Atomica has got to grind it first over third. Hot Rock Star's on the helmet there fourth. Pat's Pride got shuffled back at the inside to fifth. Opening half mile of 101 and 4, so well rated here for QT's Charlie. The leader down at 5/8. Lita Atomica advanced to second on the outside, but no further. Dinger 3 saving ground third. Hot Rock Star 3 wide and coming in a hurry now from fourth. Pat's Pride up the inside fifth. Then Charlotte Style and Windermere Bell. QT's Charlie, though, finding more down at 3/4, clear by 2 on Hot Rock Star in 1:33 and 3. Dinger 3 clinging to third. Pat's Pride underway fourth. And then Windermere Bell with 1/8 of a mile left to go. QT's Charlie into the stretch. It's down to 2. Hot Rock Star down the center second. Then Pat's Pride third. QT's Charlie goes all the way here for Roddy Hurley in the third, won it by 3. Hot Rock Star was second. And then Pat's Pride finishes third in 2:03 flat. J&J on fourth race. Post Parade is owned and trained by Willie Seymour. Harold LeBlanc Jr. will do the driving. Jack Ellsworth parades. Waterside Lucky 2, Kerry Romeo on the bike. Runners Joseph Burney and Ian McNeil. Ian McNeil also trains. Cowboy Gilles 3, owned by Jeff Lynch, trained by Tom Lynch with John Willie Beaton. 4, Sweet Sweet Roscoe is owned and trained by Lauren Grant with Greg Sparling. 5, In the Studio is called by Norm Finder and Brent Bradbury. Norm Finder trains with Ryan Campbell. Rita's Example 6. Gerard Kennedy drives for owner-trainer Danny Morrison. 7, Zero Stress Nora rounds out the field for the Zero Stress Stables, trainer Dan Lewis and driver Adam Link. It's the field for the afternoon's fourth. It features Triactor Exactor Superfecta along with pick 4 wagering with post time for the fourth at 2:06 in 5 minutes. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's fourth. We've landed on the 7, Zero Stress Nora as our top selection, 5-2 on the morning line. Currently a nice price, $10.90 for the 4-year-old bay mare by Western Paradise. She's had a couple of starts here in 2019. Third last week, a good closing quarter, 29-4, rallied from 7th at the half, and started the first week with a third place second finish, charted in 2-2-1. Adam Link drives to the Zero Stress Stables and trainer Dan Lewis, the 4-year-old mare by Western Paradise. We're going to use her on top here in the afternoon's fourth. For second, 2, Waterside Lucky, the 13-year-old mare, had a win here in week 1 and then stepped up in class and was 5th and 4th the next 2 tries. But as you can see on the chart line, saddled at the back of the pack early in those miles. She draws inside here today. Even though she was 4th last week, paced her own mile in 2:01 flat. Kerry Romeo for Team McNeil this afternoon. For third, 3, Cowboy Gilles is always an interesting play. He's a stone-cold closer on a half-mile track, which sometimes doesn't work out well in terms of the trip scenario. Last week, 8th at the 3/4, rallied to finish 3rd. If he gets into the mix at all early, he's certainly got a decent shot, but usually has to rally from the back of the pack. 2/3 from 3 starts already this season for John Willie Beaton and the Lynches. To round out the top 4, if you're playing the Super, how about the rail horse J&J? A second and a third from 3 starts. That seems to be all this guy does is hit the ticket over his last number of years here at the Downs. 8 seconds, 9/3 last year, and got the rail to work with today here for Willie Seymour and Harold LeBlanc Jr. And one of these weeks, that 14-year-old is going to find the winner's circle here to close out his career. He was on top last week the whole way, couldn't close it out, finished third, charted in 2:03 flat. 7, 2, 3, 1 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. It's final call for wagering on race number 4. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 4. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's a field of 7 to contest the afternoon's 4th rail out. J&J Harold LeBlanc Jr., Waterside Lucky and Kerry Romeo, Cowboy Gilles John Willie B, Sweet Sweet Roscoe Greg Sparling, in the studio Ryan Campbell, Rita's Example Gerard Kendi, Zero Stress Nora in the back for Adam Link. 4th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Sweet Sweet Roscoe timing the gate for Sparling there, leaving out into the turn. J&J at the inside, away second. Waterside Lucky driving up early there now, and Romeo looks to take over from Sweet Sweet Roscoe down the back stretch to the opening quarter. Waterside Lucky has cleared and opened up a quick 2 on Sweet Sweet Roscoe. J&J away third from the backfield. Rita's Example powering up there from 4th for Kennedy. Zero Stress Nora at the inside 5th. She's going to be out rolling as well. Then 6th to in the studio. And Cowboy Gilles, the early trailer back there, 7:30 and 3/5 open it up. Waterside Lucky made front for Romeo. She's clear by 2 around the turn for the first time. Sweet Sweet Roscoe's got a perfect pocket ride on Saturday afternoon at Northside and sits second. Rita's Example came to call early. She's parked third. J&J at the inside 4th. Zero Stress Nora will be second over at the half 5th. In the studio to the outer flow 6th. And Cowboy Gilles continues to trail 7th, 1 minute, 4/5 opening half mile. Waterside Lucky trying to say goodbye to this crew down the back stretch for the second time. She's opened up by 7 now, going to 3/4. Zero Stress Nora's got to go 3 wide against Sweet Sweet Roscoe there for second. Then J&J at the inside 4th. In the studio is underway 5th. Then Cowboy Gilles and Rita's Example. It might be too late here. A 30 and 1/3 in 1:31 for 3/4. Waterside Lucky by about 6. Turning for home. Zero Stress Nora on to second. Then Sweet Sweet Roscoe third. Kerry Romeo in a backstretch brush with the veteran mare Waterside Lucky. Is she going to have enough here in the stretch? She's got win number 67 on her career today by a couple over a hard-charging Zero Stress Nora. Cowboy Gilles look to drive in for third, 2:01 flat. Waterside Lucky's back in the fourth race winner's circle. 13-year-old bay mare by Yankee leaders from the Jenna's Beach Boy Dam, Rosa Robata. For owners Joseph Birdie and Ian McNeil. Ian McNeil trains Carrie Romeo on the bike. Second win here for the mare in 2019. Her 67th lifetime victory this afternoon. And we'll send best wishes out to Carrie and Sydney, who are going to be tying the knot next week. Waterside Lucky in the fourth for Romeo. 201 flat. Fourth race is now official. J&J finished sixth. Waterside Lucky the winner. Cowboy Gilles was third. Sweet Sweet Roscoe finished fourth. In the studio fifth. Rita's Example seventh. Zero Stress Nora was second. 30-3, 1 minute 4/5, 131, and a mile of 2:01 for 2 Waterside Lucky. Top down at 6:13. 457, 2 on the bottom. Across the board for the winner, Waterside Lucky, 1170, 260 and 360. Zero Stress Nora, 240 and 210. And Cowboy Gilles, $2.70 to show. Exactor 27 at 29.90, 273 try was 65.80. And the Superfecta, there'll be a carryover of $30.63 to the afternoon's fifth race, which is up next in 11 minutes. It's post time for race number 4. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's a field of 7 to contest the afternoon's fourth rail out. J&J Harold LeBlanc Jr., Waterside Lucky and Carrie Romeo, Cowboy Gilles, John Willie B, Sweet Sweet Roscoe, Greg Sparling, in the studio, Ryan Campbell, Rita's Example, Gerard Kendi, Zero Stress Nora in the back for Adam Link. Fourth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Sweet Sweet Roscoe timing the gate for Sparling there, leaving out into the turn. J&J at the inside, away second. Waterside Lucky driving up early there now, and Romeo looks to take over from Sweet Sweet Roscoe down the back stretch to the opening quarter. Waterside Lucky has cleared and opened up a quick 2 on Sweet Sweet Roscoe. J&J away third from the backfield. Rita's Example powering up there from fourth for Kennedy. Zero Stress Nora at the inside fifth. She's going to be out rolling as well. Then sixth to in the studio. And Cowboy Gilles, the early trailer back there, 7:30 and 3/5. Open it up. Waterside Lucky made front for Romeo. She's clear by 2 around the turn for the first time. Sweet Sweet Roscoe's got a perfect pocket ride on Saturday afternoon at Northside and sits second. Rita's Example came to call early. She's parked third. J&J at the inside fourth. Zero Stress Nora will be second over at the half fifth. In the studio to the outer flow sixth. And Cowboy Gilles continues to trail seventh. 1 minute 4/5, opening half mile. Waterside Lucky trying to say goodbye to this crew. Down the back stretch for the second time. She's opened up by 7 now, going to 3/4. Zero Stress Nora's got to go 3 wide against Sweet Sweet Roscoe there for second. Then J&J at the inside 4th. In the studio is underway 5th. Then Cowboys Jill and Rita's Example. It might be too late here. A 30 and 1/3 in 1:31 for 3/4. Waterside Lucky by about 6. Turning for home. Zero Stress Nora on to second. Then Sweet Sweet Roscoe third. Carrie Romeo in a backstretch brush with the veteran mare Waterside Lucky. Is she going to have enough here in the stretch? She's got win number 67 on her career today by a couple. Over a herd charging Zero Stress Nora. Cowboys Jill look to drive in for third. 2:01 flat. Fifth race entries on the track for Post Parade. The Fascinator 1 is owned, trained, and driven by Jack Ellsworth. Two entry Eastern Eden is excused on Post Parade. 3 Pictonian Speed is co-owned by Paul Barkhouse and Ashley Crane. Jake Jacobs training and driving. 4 Send It Home Della is owned by Janice McIntosh, trained and driven by Kenny Pazzarini. 5 Classic Smiley is owned by Steve Morton, trained by Julian Friesen with Mark Pazzarello. Articulate Barb 6 gets Ryan Campbell on the bike for owner-trainer Norm Fiender. 7 Ankaway rounds out the field, owned and trained by Travis Campbell with Greg Sparling to do the driving. Afternoon's 5th features tractor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Play Show Wagering with post time at 2:26 in just 4 minutes. Now on parade is the 2 Eastern Eden, owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell. Adam Link this afternoon will do the driving. Couple of minutes of post time to the afternoon's 5th race, and we are in agreement with the public here with final call for wagering on the 5th, on that being on 5 Classic. Smiley is our top selection. The 4-year-old mare arrived here at Northside after a start in Truro. On May 19th, she finished a good second with Mark Pazzarello driving that day, charted 2-3. Came back last week in the same class and was a wire-to-wire winner in 2:01.4 with a good closing quarter of 29.2. So 2-time winner this season. 3 lifetime wins for the 4-year-old mare. Mark Pazzarello back in the bike today. Does step up in class, but we're ready to back her, as is the public. She's 3:30 on the tote board. Final call for wagering here in race number 5. For second, we're going to go for a bit of a long shot play here to round out the Quinella. And also for a triactor, that being the 4, Send It Home Della, 6-1 on the morning line. She's had a couple of starts already this season, a 7th and a 6th, so she's going to need some improvement there. She got parked last week to a good half mile in a minute and 3/5. Drops in class here today, though, and if she could work out a better trip, we think Send It Home Della has a shot. She hit the board in 7 of 20 last year, including a season's best 2:02. Kenny Pazzarini in the bike for Janice McIntosh. For third, we'll go to the rail, the Fascinator. Third in 2 of 3 starts already this season for owner-trainer-driver Jack Ellsworth, and was 4th last week. Good last quarter, just beaten a length and a half. The Fascinator will get some good support here, 1080 on the tote board, and with the rail certainly in the mix here in the afternoon's 5th. If you're playing the Superfecta, 7 Ankaway is the one we're leaning on there. A third from 3 starts this season. Greg Sparling for Travis Campbell. Couple of 5th place finishes in the last 2 weeks, but last week's chart line a bit deceiving. Parked the whole way to the 3/4. Had to settle for 5th, but it was a tiring 5th. And despite that, lived on for most of the mile. Can Ankaway work out a better trip today from the back tier? If he can, we think he's got a shot to get into the mix this afternoon. 5, 4, 1, 7 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's 5th. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 5th. Field of 7 on gate for the afternoon's 5th. The Fascinator and Jack Ellsworth, Eastern Eden, Adam Link, Pictonian Speed, and Jake Jacobs. Send It Home Della, Kenny Pazzarini. Classic Smiley, Mark Pazzarello. Articulate Bird, Ryan Campbell. Ankaway, Greg Sparling. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 4 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn. Down the center, Send It Home Della. To her outside, Classic Smiley. Away third at the inside is Eastern Eden. Pictonian Speed looks at it from 4th. The Fascinator at the inside is going to keep that one out there from 5th. Wide 6 to the quarter, we find Articulate Burb. And Ankaway trails back there in 7th. Kenny Pazzarini left with Send It Home Della, and she cleared to the lead by a length and a half. On the post-time favorite, Classic Smiley. She'll sit the pocket second, 30 seconds flat. Opened it up. Eastern Eden at the inside third. Pictonian Speed might be in for a long afternoon. He's parked 4th, round the turn for time 1. Nowhere to go for the Fascinator, who sits in from 5th. To the outer flow 6th, round the turn comes Articulate Burb, and Ankaway can see them all from back there in 7th. Opening half mile will be put up by Send It Home Della. The lead is a length and a half on Classic Smiley, as Pazzarello checks over his shoulder in the pocket there second. Eastern Eden back on at the inside third. 101 flat. They were over the half. The Fascinator needs racing room 4th. Pictonian Speed at the inside from 5th. Then Ankaway and Articulate Barb trails as they go next to 3/4. Up front, Send It Home Della, the leader. Classic Smiley, she can buy her time in the pocket here for a long time, as the Fascinator now eats into the lead a bit from 3rd. Wide 5th, Ankaway, 3/4, 1:32 and 2. Send It Home Della had a well-rated trip. Classic Smiley, though, had the perfect pocket ride at Northside on Saturday afternoon, and Pazzarello flipped the switch, and she responded in the stretch here. Classic Smiley takes over. Send It Home Della, the Fascinator, and Ankaway. Classic Smiley wins it by about 4. Send It Home Della stayed for 2nd. The Fascinator 3rd, and Ankaway 4th in 2:02 and 2. There's Classic Smiley returning to the 5th race winner circle. The 4-year-old bay mare by Classic Card Shark is from the Mach 3 Dam Wind Machine. By Steve Morton, Windsor. Julian Friesen does the training. Mark Pazzarello has been the pilot since the mare arrived at Northside. And she's racked up 2 wins from 3 starts to get her 3rd win here in 2019. 4th lifetime victory. 2-0-2-2. Classic Smiley. Pazzarello in the 5th. Fifth race is now official. The Fascinator finished 3rd. Eastern Eden was 6th. Pictonian Speed 7th. Send It Home Della 2nd. Classic Smiley, the race winner. Articulate Barb 5th. Ankaway finished 4th. 30, 101, 132 and 2, and a mile of 202 and 2 for 5. Classic Smiley. Top down, it's 367, 215. Then 4 on the bottom. Classic Smiley at 340, 260 and 210. Send It Home Della 780 and 260. The Fascinator $2.10 to show. The 5-4-4-5 Quinella 25.90, 541 Try. It returned $50.30, and the $1 Super 5417 at $44.90. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 5th. Field of 7 on gate for the afternoon's 5th. The Fascinator and Jack Ellsworth. Eastern Eden, Adam Link, Pictonian Speed, and Jake Jacobs. Send It Home Della, Kenny Pazzarini. Classic Smiley, Mark Pazzarello. Articulate Barb, Ryan Campbell. Ankaway, Greg Sparling. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. 4 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn. Down the center, Send It Home Della. To her outside, Classic Smiley. Away 3rd at the inside is Eastern Eden. Pictonian Speed looks at it from 4th. The Fascinator at the inside is going to keep that one out there from 5th. Wide 6 to the quarter, we find Articulate Barb. And Ankaway trails back there in 7th. Kenny Pazzarini left with Send It Home Della, and she cleared to the lead by a length and a half. On the post-time favorite, Classic Smiley. She'll sit the pocket second, 30 seconds flat. Opened it up. Eastern Eden at the inside 3rd. Pictonian Speed might be in for a long afternoon. He's parked 4th, round the turn for time 1. Nowhere to go for the Fascinator, who sits in from 5th. To the outer flow 6th, round the turn comes Articulate Barb, and Ankaway can see them all from back there in 7th. Opening half mile will be put up by Send It Home Della. The lead is a length and a half on Classic Smiley as Pazzarello checks over his shoulder in the pocket there 2nd. Eastern Eden back on at the inside 3rd. 101 flat. They were over the half. The Fascinator needs racing room 4th. Pictonian Speed at the inside from 5th. then Ankaway and Articulate Barb trails as they go next to 3/4. Up front, Send It Home, Della the leader. Classic Smiley, she can buy her time in the pocket here for a long time as the Fascinator now eats into the lead a bit from third. Then fourth, Eastern Eden, and wide fifth, Ankaway. 3/4, 1:32 and 2. Send It Home, Della had a well-rated trip. Classic Smiley, though, had the perfect pocket ride at Northside on Saturday afternoon, and Pezzarello flipped the switch, and she responded in the stretch here. Classic Smiley takes over. Send It Home, Della, the Fascinator, and Ankaway. Classic Smiley wins it by about 4. Send It Home, Della stayed for second. The Fascinator third, and Ankaway fourth in 2:02 and 2. Private Paradise on 6th race post parade is owned by Arden Mofford Sr., trained by Warren McKinnon. Greg Sparling is in the bike. Two Rock Who's There is owned, trained, and driven by Jason McNeil. 3 Putnam's Power. It's Harold LeBlanc Jr. driving for owner-trainer Willie Seymour. Camco Vincent 4 is owned by Gussie Burns, trained by Bobby Campbell. Ryan Campbell drives. Five Western Swing is owned, trained, and driven by Martin Bates. Fleetwood Cam 6 is owned by Ashley Crane, trained and driven by Jake Jacobs. Rocky Western 7 rounds out the field for owner Joe Nearing, trainer Joey Poirier, and driver this afternoon Greg Bailey. That is the field for the afternoon 6 tractor. Exactor Superfecta win place show wagering. Post time is at 2:48 in just 4 minutes. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's 6th. And we were with the public in the 5th on the favorite Classic Smiley. We're not anywhere near it here in the afternoon 6th. 5-2 on the warning line, but 24.50. We've landed on the 3, Putnam's Power, as our top choice. The 11-year-old gelding by Force of Life, Harold LeBlanc Jr. for owner-trainer Willie Seymour. The chart lines don't look the best. 3 starts this season, hasn't hit the board yet, but started the season on the 11th on an off-track, charted 207, came back on the 19th, charted 2-4-3. Last week was at the back of the pack at a 59 and 2 mile and finished 8th, but charted in 202 and a better last quarter. So the times have improved. The post position improves today, and dropping in class, we're going to take a shot on a 25.90 winner right now on the tote board, that being 3, Putnam's Power. For second, the 1, Private Paradise, racing back basically in the same class, was a good second here last week, had a ground-saving trip for Greg Sparling in the bike for Arden Moffat Sr. and trainer Warren McKinnon. Drawing the rail today, not one with a lot of gate speed, but should get situated pretty well here in the mile. And if Private Paradise can work out a similar trip to last week, we think he's got a shot to hit the ticket here, currently at 860 on the tote board. For third, 4, Camco Vincent. We've backed this one in previous weeks. Again, the profile doesn't look the greatest in terms of the summary. 3 starts, no top 3 finishes, but a good mile last week from this one as well, charted 2-1-1, and didn't really get any racing room. So Camco Vincent today in the center of the track for Ryan Campbell and owner Gussie Burns. We'll see if this one can show an improvement off of last week's performance. If you're playing the Superfecta, 7, Rocky Western was 5th last week, charted 2-2-2. Greg Bailey gets the call, 2 seconds from 3 starts already here in 2019. 3, 1, 4, 7. We're going to swing for the fences here in the afternoon 6th. Final call for wagering. Good luck with your selections. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 6th. Sixth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter with Private Paradise and Greg Sparling. Rock, who's there? Jason McNeil. Putnam's Power, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Camco Vincent, Ryan Campbell. Western Swing, Martin Bates. Fleetwood Cam, Jake Jacobs, Rocky Western, and Greg Bailey. Sixth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing at the inside. Private Paradise leaving hard into the turn. Putnam's Power down the center second. Camco Vincent, they're going to be stacked up 3 wide there. Heading to the opening 8th from 3rd. Rock, who's there at the inside 4th. And then 5th away to Rocky Western. 6th at the inside of Western Swing. The early trailer is a Fleetwood Cam. Battle on to the quarter. Putnam's Power used hard here and is going to clear in line to Harold LeBlanc Jr. Private Paradise put up the Regent Street parking ticket. 29 and 2 open it up. Camco Vincent, we got a few tickets being issued here in the 6th. He's parked 3rd now for Ryan Campbell around the turn. Rocky Western underway the outside 4th. Rock, who's there? He sits in 5th. Western Swing looks at it 6th, and Fleetwood Cam trails 7th. Putnam's Power, the leader at the half. It's like closing time at the bar. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. 59 and 4. Putnam's Power, the leader on Private Paradise. 3rd on the outside around the turn to 5/8, Camco Vincent. Rock, who's there? Needs racing room 4th. 3 wide, Rocky Western getting motivated 5th. Western Swing to the outside 6th. And Fleetwood Cam trails 7th. Putnam's Power used hard early. Rocky Western is fresh late, and he's looking him in the eye here at 3/4. Way out wide a Western Swing. Private Paradise splits Pacers. 3/4 in 1. 31 and 3. Rocky Western now to the lead for Bailey with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Putnam's Power there 2nd. Wide 3rd, Private Paradise. Rock, who's there? Needs racing room 4th. Rocky Western, Private Paradise, Putnam's Power, Rocky Western here for Greg Bailey to win it by 3. Private Paradise was 2nd. Putnam's Power stayed for 3rd. 2:02 and 4. Judges' inquiry here in the afternoon 6th. We'll look into racing action in the stretch drive. Please hold all tickets. Martin Bates, phone the judges, please. Martin Bates, please phone the judges. Rocky Western has returned to the 6th race winner's circle. The 6-year-old brown gelding by Major Inert is from the Western Hanover Dam First Glass Western. Owned by Joe Nearing, Howie Center. Joe Boyer does the training. Greg Bailey got the catch drive call this afternoon. Got Rocky Western his first win here in 2019 and the Pacers' 9th. A lifetime victory. Greg's got a driving double through 6. Rocky Western got him there in the 6th in 2:02 and 4. Sixth race is now official. Private Paradise second. Rock Who's There was fourth. Putnam's Power finished third. Camco Vincent was sixth. Western Swing seventh. Fleetwood Cam fifth, and Rocky Western the race winner. 29-2, 59-4, 131-3, and a mile of 2:02-4. 4-7. Rocky Western. Top down, it's 2-4-3. 6-7-5. 1 on the bottom. Rocky Western pays $11.60. 520 and 250. Private Paradise $310 and 230. And Putnam's Power $2.80 to show. 7-1 Exactor in the sixth at 55.60. The 7-1-3 Try returned 143.80. And the $1 Superfecta 7-1-3-2 at $213.40. Sixth. Sixth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter with Private Paradise and Greg Sparling. Rock Who's There, Jason McNeil. Putnam's Power, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Camco Vincent, Ryan Campbell. Western Swing, Martin Bates. Fleetwood Cam, Jake Jacobs, Rocky Western, and Greg Bailey. Sixth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing at the inside. Private Paradise leaving hard into the turn. Putnam's Power down the center second. Camco Vincent, they're going to be stacked up 3 wide there. Heading to the opening 8th from third. Rock Who's There at the inside fourth. And then fifth away to Rocky Western. Sixth at the inside of Western Swing. The early trailer is a Fleetwood Cam. Battle into the quarter. Putnam's Power used hard here and is going to clear in line to Harold LeBlanc Jr. Private Paradise put up the Regent Street parking ticket, 29 and 2 open it up. Camco Vincent, we got a few tickets being issued here in the 6th. He's parked third now for Ryan Campbell around the turn. Rocky Western underway the outside 4th. Rock, who's there? He sits in 5th. Western Swing looks at it 6th, and Fleetwood Cam trails 7th. Putnam's Power, the leader at the half. It's like closing time at the Bear. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. 59 and 4. Putnam's Power, the leader on Private Paradise. Third on the outside around the turn to 5/8, Camco Vincent. Rock, who's there? Needs racing room 4th. 3 wide, Rocky Western getting motivated 5th. Western Swing to the outside 6th. And Fleetwood Cam trails 7th. Putnam's Power used hard early. Rocky Western is fresh late, and he's looking him in the eye here at 3/4. Way out wide a Western Swing. Private Paradise splits Pacers. 3/4 in 1. 31 and 3. Rocky Western now to the lead for Bailey with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Putnam's Power there second. Wide third, Private Paradise. Rock, who's there? Needs racing room 4th. Rocky Western, Private Paradise, Putnam's Power, Rocky Western here for Greg Bailey to win it by 3. Private Paradise was second. Putnam's Power stayed for third. 2:02 and 4. Seventh race entries making their way to the track for post parade. Blue Line, the 1. Come on by Randy and Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween, and Wayne Hardy. Dana Ghetto does the training. Randy Ghetto drives. 2 Dream Fair Van Dam is leased to Heather Hawkins. Heather also does the training with Gerard Kennedy. Three Brother John is going by Randy and Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween, and Wayne Hardy. Lee Collins trains with John Willie Wheaton. 4 Accelerator is owned and trained by Robert Blanchard. Greg Sperling is in the bike. Southwind Ricardo 5 for Joel and Harold LeBlanc, Willie Seymour and Bernie Gillis. Harold LeBlanc does the training with Ryan Campbell. 6 Keep a Secret rounds out the field, owned, trained, and driven by Roddy Hurley. Afternoon 7th race kicks off the late double. Features Tractor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Play Show Wagering with post time at 3:11 in 5 minutes. Final call at the windows here for the afternoon's 7th. It's week 4 and the winter's over, and we've had 3 different winners in the first 3 weeks. Southwind Ricardo in week 1. Windermere Don't Matter in week 2. And last week, Brother John upset at long odds wire-to-wire 158-4. We're going to go for a repeat with Brother John here this afternoon as our top selection. The 9-year-old by Stonebridge Regal looked really sharp here last week. Put away some challenges from the likes of Windermere Don't Matter, Burnham Up Burr, and was a length and a half best. Again, a good trip, the fastest here at the Downs this season, 158-4. Brother John has that terrific gate speed, draws a good post here today. So we figure he's going to do all the legwork. It's just a matter of whether or not he'll have enough in the tank to go right down the road as he did last week. We'll use him on top. Public's on him, 460, with final call for wagering here on the 7th. 5 Southwind Ricardo was out of ways here last week and finished up 4th, but was only beaten a length and 3/4 and should be on the move early as well again this week. A one-time winner from 3 starts for Harold LeBlanc, who trains, and Ryan Campbell in the bike. We'll put Southwind Ricardo in to back up the Quinella. If you're playing the triactor, 6 Keep a Secret's got to do all the work from the back of the bus. 5th last week, but only beaten 3 1/4 in a short field. If Roddy Hurley can get him motivated early enough in the mile, we think Keep a Secret has a real shot. 1 second from 3 starts already this season. If you're playing the Super, 1 Blue Line was well back early last week after a tough start and ended up 6th. Made up some lengths in the mile though, last quarter 30-1. We'll see what he can do off the rail here today in his 4th start since coming to Nova Scotia. Blue Line has a 2nd and a 3rd already this season from 3 starts in the winner's over. 3, 5, 6, 1 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon 7th. Seventh race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's the winner's over on Saturday afternoon at Northside. Field of 6 on gate. Blue Line and Randy Ghetto. Dream Fear Van Dam, Gerard Kennedy. Brother John Willie Beaton. Accelerator Greg Sparling. Southwind Ricardo, Ryan Campbell. Keep a Secret on the grandstand side for Roddy Hurley. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. It's Brother John leaving out into the turn. Dream Fair Van Dam away 2nd. Blue Line from the rail sitting 3rd. Accelerator in the early going, moving out there from 4th. The Southwind Ricardo looks to find a seat from 5th. And Keep a Secret, the early trailer, back there in 6th. They'll go to the quarter for time 1 here. Brother John is the post-time favorite, made front easily for John Willie Beaton. Dream Fair Van Dam, the veterans, got a 2-hole ride in the winners over this week for Kennedy there 2nd. Accelerator drove into an open hole 3rd. And Blue Line sits 4th through a 29-4 opening quarter. And the backfield will start rolling now as Blue Line is underway. Southwind Ricardo looking to move out as well from 5th. And Keep a Secret will have some cover to follow back there in 6th. They might be paired up 3 in and 3 out here to the half. Brother John's unchallenged here up front, and they don't look like they're rolling along that much, so it might be a 2nd quarter breather here for Beaton and Brother John past the half on Dream Fear Van Dam. Accelerator back on at the inside 3rd. Blue Line has advanced only to fourth in a minute and 4/5. And then fifth to Southwind Ricardo and Keep a Secret. They'll be picking it up next to 3/4. Up front, the leader, Brother John. Dream Fear Van Dam now out of the pocket and on to challenge second. And Accelerator could be fresh there third. Blue Line not advancing fourth. Keep a Secret shoots the gap from fifth. And sixth to Southwind Ricardo, 3/4 and 1:30 and 4. Dream Fear Van Dam sticks a neck out in front against Brother John. Accelerator right there third. And Keep a Secret's not out of it fourth. Eighth of a mile left to go. Brother John down the center. Dream Fear Van Dam finding more. Accelerator on the outside. Greg Sperling looking for the upset. And he got it this week. Accelerator, 4 different winners, and the winner's over to kick off 2019. Longest shot on the board is home. 2 minutes, 2/5. Accelerator's back in the 7th race. Winner circle, 6-year-old Bay Stallion by Driven to Win is from the Grin from Ear to Ear Dam, KG Affair. Owned and trained by Robert Blanchard, Howie Center, Greg Sperling in the bike. Accelerator's got a second win here in 2019. The Pacers' 15th lifetime victory. Good stretch drive here in the 7th as well. 2 minutes, 2/5, like we said. 4 cards in 2019 and 4 different winners overs paraded back. Accelerator upsets for Sperling here in the afternoon 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the winning ticket number in the afternoon's 50-50 draw. It's for $539. That winning ticket number is 397965. That's 397965 for $539. If you have that winning ticket, please bring it to the canteen area to collect your prize. 397965. 9-6-5 in the afternoon's 50-50. Seventh race official, Blue Line was sixth. Dream Fair Van Dam finished second. Brother John was third. Accelerator, the race winner. Southwind Ricardo fifth. Keep a Secret finished fourth. 29-4, 1 minute and 4. 1:30-4, and 2 minutes 2/5 for 4 Accelerator. Top down at 6:23, 1:5-4 on the bottom. Accelerator lights it up, $14.90. No place or show tickets. Dream Fair Van Dam at $12.40 and $3.20. And Brother John, $2.50 to show. 2442 Quinella, $22.40. 243 Triactor at $218.50. There's a superfecta carryover to the afternoon's eighth and final of $34.70, and there'll be a pick four carryover. Seventh race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's the winners over on Saturday afternoon at Northside, field of 6 on gate, Blue Line and Randy Ghetto. Dream Fair Van Dam, Gerard Kennedy, Brother John Willie Beaton. Accelerator, Greg Sparling. Southwind, Ricardo, Ryan Campbell. Keep a Secret on the grandstand side for Roddy Hurley. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. It's Brother John leaving out into the turn. Dream Fair Van Dam away second. Blue Line from the rail, sitting third. Accelerator in the early going, moving out there from fourth. The Southwind Ricardo looks to find a seat from fifth. And Keep a Secret, the early trailer, back there in sixth. They'll go to the quarter for time one here. Brother John is the post-time favorite, made front easily for John Willie Beaton. Dream Fair Van Dam, the veterans, got a two-hole ride, and the winners over this week for Kennedy there second. Accelerator drove into an open hole third, and Blue Line sits fourth through a 29-4 opening quarter, and the backfield will start rolling now as Blue Line is underway. Southwind Ricardo looking to move out as well from fifth, and Keep a Secret will have some cover to follow back there in sixth. They might be paired up 3 in and 3 out here to the half. Brother John's unchallenged here up front, and they don't look like they're rolling along that much, so it might be a second quarter breather here for Beaton and Brother John past the half on Dream Fair Van Dam. Accelerator back on at the inside third. Blue Line has advanced only to fourth in a minute and 4/5. And then fifth to Southwind Ricardo and Keep a Secret. They'll be picking it up next to 3/4. Up front, the leader, Brother John. Dream Fair Van Dam now out of the pocket and on to challenge second. And Accelerator could be fresh there third. Blue Line not advancing fourth. Keep a Secret shoots the gap from fifth. And sixth to Southwind Ricardo, 3/4 in 1:30-4. Dream Fair Van Dam sticks a neck out in front against Brother John. Accelerator right there third, and Keep a Secret's not out of it fourth. 1/8 of a mile left to go. Brother John down the center. Dream Fair Van Dam finding more. Accelerator on the outside. Greg Sparling looking for the upset, and he got it this week. Accelerator, 4 different winners, and the winner's over to kick off 2019. Longest shot on the board is home. 2 minutes, 2/5. Driven is from the grin from ear to ear, Dam. Entries on track for post parade for the afternoon's 8th and final. Eastview Dexter, the 1. Adam Link drives for owner-trainer Brian O'Donnell. 2, Burnham Up Burr is owned and trained by Heather Hawkins. Gerard Kennedy will drive. 3, Hawaiian Drummond is scratched. 4, Wildcat Jet is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell. Mark Pazzarello drives. 5, Windsong Katie is owned, trained, and driven by Barry Bates. 6, Elm Grove Lady Luck is excused parade. 6 is on parade, Elm Grove Lady Luck. It's Ryan Campbell for owner Erwin Cleaner and trainer Leonard McClellan. 7, Pictonian Cyrus for Charlie O'Coin and James Hogan. Charlie O'Coin trains with Greg Sparling. 8, Got Faith in Cowboys rounds out the field, owned and trained by Angus Gillis. Martin Bates is in the bike. Afternoon's 8th and final features Triactor, Exactor, Superfecta, along with Win Play Show Adrian. 7, Pictonian Cyrus excused post parade here in the afternoon's 8th, with post time for the final at 3:31 in just 3 minutes. Now on parade is the 7, Pictonian Cyrus. It's Greg Sparling driving for Charlie O'Coin and James Hogan. Final call at the windows for the afternoon's 8th and final scratch down to a field of 7. And it's a competitive group of high-end conditioned pacers here to wrap it up on what was a beautiful afternoon here at Northside today. We thank you for joining us, and thank you for your support. 6, Elm Grove Lady Luck's our top selection, 6:20 on the tote board. 3-1 on the morning line. It's Ryan Campbell for Erwin Cleaner and trainer Leonard McClellan. The mare looked really good here last week. She was parked to the quarter, cleared to the lead, put up some hot fractions, and still went all the way to win in 59-2. She's saddled with the outside post. She's moving up in class. So we're going to take a little bit of a flyer here as a second choice. She's 6:20 though. She's got the backing of the public on the tote board. We'll see what kind of trip Ryan can work out here with that outside post today. Burnham Up Burr for second. Most people would take as the top selection here in the 8th, 5-2 on the morning line. Dropping out of the winners over. Was a good third last week, charted in 59-1. Does have the post position advantage here, leaving inside. We're just going on a bit of a hunch to put Burnham Up Burr in for second instead of on top in our ticket here in the 8th and final. For third, we're going to go to the 4, Wildcat Jet. This one's 5-1 on the morning line. 3 second place finishes. Another one that's got to move up a bit in class here today, but 2 starts back with second in the non-winners of 13:51 and opened up the season second in the non-winners of 15:01. So Wildcat Jet's been a good performer here, gets a good post to work with. Mark Pazzarello's had a hot hand for the first 3 weeks at the Downs. we'll put Wildcat Jet in to round out our triactor. If you're playing the Superfecta, we have had some long shots on top today. We've had some long shots in tickets. 8 Got Faith in Cowboys could be that one. 1780 on the tote board. And currently was 6-1 on the morning line. Third last week. And the non-winners of 1501 off the front the whole way. Just got beat a quarter of a length to Dream Fair Van Dam and Accelerator, who finished 1-2 and the winner's over. So in good company there. The only issue is she draws in the back tier, and she's a mare that's noted to be very tough on the front end. So Martin Bates will have to work out a trip from the back tier here with 8 Got Faith in Cowboys. 6, 2, 4, 8 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's 8th. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 8th. Eighth and final for Saturday afternoon on Gate. A reminder, the first card of the season at Inverness Raceway kicks off tomorrow afternoon. They got a 6- card with post time at 1:30. Finale time here at the Downs. Scratch down to a field of 7. Eastview Dexter and Adam Link. Burnham Up Burr, Gerard Kennedy. Wildcat Jet, Mark Pazzarello. Windsong Katie, Barry Bates. Elm Grove Lady Luck, Brian Campbell. Victorian Cyrus, Greg Sperling. Got Faith in Cowboys, Martin Bates. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Eastview Dexter at the inside. Wildcat Jet down the center, leaving out into the turn. Away third is a Burnham Upper. Windsong Katie driving up to sit fourth. Then fifth, as they head to the opening 8th, is Pictonian's Cyrus. Eastview Dexter there got rough and is going to scatter them here as they head to that opening quarter. Wildcat Jet, the leader on Burnham Up Burr, now sits second. Windsong Katie away third. And then fourth, now tucked in, is Elm Grove Lady Luck. 29 seconds flat opened it up. Fifth is back pacing Eastview Dexter. Pictonian Cyrus wide sixth. And Got Faith in Cowboys. She got taken out of it early. She's a gapped out trailer seventh. So around the turn for the first time, they'll march to the half. Wildcat Jet inherited the lead. Burnham Up Burr inherited the pocket second. They sit 1-2. They're clear by about 4 lengths on Windsong Katie. Elm Grove Lady Luck looks at it from 4th past the half. Then Pictonian Cyrus, single file 5th. Eastview Dexter and Got Faith in Cowboys trails through a 59 and 2 opening half mile. They'll pass 5/8 with Wildcat Jet on point. Burnham Up Burr looking to come out of the pocket there second. Elm Grove Lady Luck's going to have cover to follow third. Windsong Katie at the inside from 4th. Then Pictonian Cyrus, Eastview Dexter, and Got Faith in Cowboys. Wildcat Jet strong up front here for Pazzarello at 3/4 and 130 and 1. Burnham Up Burr tried at second on the outside. That allowed Elm Grove Lady Luck to shoot the gap third. Then Windsong Katie 4th in the stretch. Wildcat Jet trying to close it out. Elm Grove Lady Luck needs a way out here. Then Burnham Up Burr. It's going to be Wildcat Jet hanging on by a neck to win it. Elm Grove Lady Luck second. Burnham Up Burr finishes third. 2 minutes, 4/5. Inquiry here in the afternoon's 8th and final, looking into the break by 1 Eastview Dexter Racing action past the opening 8th. Please hold all tickets. Wildcat Jets return to the 8th race winner, Circle 7-year-old Bay Gelding by Jeremy's Jet by the Arts Place Dam Art Expo. Owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell, the Waterfort, Mark Pazzarello in the bike for the win. Wildcat Jets first here in 2019, the Pacers 10th, a lifetime victory. Mark finishes up the afternoon with a driving double as Wildcat Jet takes the finale in 2 minutes and 4/5. Judges' inquiry here in the afternoon's 8th will not affect the first 4 finishers. we would caution you to hold your daily double tickets here in the afternoon's 8th till results are official. Eighth race is now official dealing with the judges' inquiry. The judges ruled the one entry Eastview Dexter made a break and did cause interference as a result of the break. So Eastview Dexter finished 5th and will be placed 7th here in the afternoon's 8th. So Eastview Dexter 5th place, 7th. Burnham Up Burr was 3rd. Hawaiian Drummond scratched. Wildcat Jet, the race winner. Winsong Katie was 4th. Elm Grove Lady Luck 2nd. Victorian Cyrus 6th place 5th. Got Faith in Cowboys finished 7th and was placed 6th. It's post time here. Eighth and final for Saturday afternoon on Gate. A reminder, the first card of the season at Inverness Raceway kicks off tomorrow afternoon. They got a 6- card with post time at 1:30. Finale time here at the Downs. Scratch down to a field of 7. Eastview Dexter and Adam Link. Burnham Up Burr, Gerard Kennedy. Wildcat Jet, Mark Pazzarello. Winsong Katie, Barry Bates. Elm Grove Lady Luck, Brian Campbell. Victorian Cyrus, Craig Sperling. Got Faith in Cowboys, Martin Bates. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Eastview Dexter at the inside. Wildcat Jet down the center, leaving out into the turn. Away third is a Burnham Up Burr. Winsong Katie driving up to sit 4th. And then 5th as they head to the opening 8th is Pictonians Cyrus. Eastview Dexter there got rough and is going to scatter them here as they head to that opening quarter. Wildcat Jet, the leader on Burnham Up Burr, now sits 2nd. Winsong Katie away 3rd. And then 4th now tucked in is Elm Grove Lady Luck. 29 seconds flat opened it up. 5th is back pacing Eastview Dexter. Pictonian Cyrus wide 6th. and Got Faith in Cowboys. She got taken out of it early. She's a gapped out trailer 7. So around the turn for the first time, they'll march to the half. Wildcat Jet inherited the lead. Burnham Up Burr inherited the pocket second. They sit 1-2. They're clear by about 4 lengths on Winsong Katie. Elm Grove Lady Luck looks at it from 4th past the half. Then Pictonian Cyrus, single file 5th. Eastview Dexter and Got Faith in Cowboys trails through a 59-2 opening half mile. They'll pass 5/8 with Wildcat Jet on point. Burnham Up Burr looking to come out of the pocket there second. Elm Grove Lady Luck's going to have cover to follow third. Winsong Katie at the inside from 4th. Then Pictonian Cyrus, Eastview Dexter, and Got Faith in Cowboys. Wildcat Jet strong up front here for Pazzarello at 3/4 and 1:30-1. Burnham Up Burr tried at second on the outside. That allowed Elm Grove Lady Luck to shoot the gap third. Then Winsong Katie 4th in the stretch. Wildcat Jet trying to close it out. Elm Grove Lady Luck needs a way out here. Then Burnham Up Burr. It's going to be Wildcat Jet hanging on by a neck to win it. Elm Grove Lady Luck second. Burnham Up Burr finishes third, 2 minutes, 4/5.